Hi guys, welcome to Design. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make two different Pokeball Kumihimo bracelets. It was requested, so I am going to make them. We're going to be starting with the pink one because I think it's going to be like an easier way to get into it. And yeah, let's get into it. Measurements will be on screen and in description. For the measurements that have half string, just means you're cutting like 20 inches instead of 40. That's all. So this is what my strings look like. I'm going to put all the ends of the strings together and it's going to form something like this. So you can see one is extended, and then if you go to the middle, you see those four tiny strings that are sticking out in the middle there. So now those four strings are the ones that are the half strings. That's where they're going to be. They're going to be somewhere in the middle. And then you have the other string down that's going to be extended by like 10 inches that we are going to be using for our loop. Now we're just going to separate that string from the other ones, and we're going to use it to make a backward forward knot. So I'm going to show you how to make a backward knot first, just like you making a cup to D, pulling your string through that and up, and then just pull it up again to make it tight. Please note that you also have to make sure the other strings stay, those tiny strings, those half strings stay in this loop. Like you have to make the knots on top of all the strings together, including those ones, so that your bracelet doesn't fall apart. I apologize for my voice, I have a cold. So now I'm going to make the forward part, which is you making a number 4, pulling it up and through that. So we're just going to keep repeating that backward forward knot till we get to the size that we like. So we're going to do it again. The backward part is just like the cup to D, and then you're pulling your string through that and up. And I'm going to do it again. For the forward part, just make the 4, pull it through that up and there. So I generally like to make my loop to be about 1.5 inches, 1 to 1.5 inches, depends on the thickness of the string you're using. Just make it to be like an inch and then just fold it together and see if you like that. If it doesn't look too small, you could do that. So this is what my string looks like when I'm done with my loop, and as you can see, I still have those 4 strings sticking out. What I want to do is kind of like an experiment. I am going to pull those strings into my loop. So I haven't done this in like 4 years at this point, but I'm interested in doing it again because I'm going to take this bracelet on the road, so I don't want to be looking at something sticking out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the strings from the longer side. I'm just going to pull, so that I'm holding the black string and I'm just going to tug it till it disappears, like just till I can no longer see it, just a little bit more, and there, I'm done with the black string. So now I'm just going to take the red string and I'm going to tug that one too. So I'm not pulling them out, I'm just pulling them till they get into the loop. You do not have to do this. If you watch any of my other tutorials, you see that I just tell you to leave it in and then you can just cut it off, but I don't want to carry scissors with me, so I'm just going to be doing this for now. And there, I'm done, and you can't see it, but it's still there. I'm just going to be very careful when I'm starting the bracelet to make sure I don't accidentally like pull the entire thing out. So now that we're done with that, I'm just going to put the 2 ends of my loop together like that. And I think this is okay for me. I made about 1.25 inches for my loop, so I'm still going to use that same string I used for the loop to make a backward forward knot over all the strings together. So as you can see, both sides of the loop have different sizes of strings or different strings. I'm going to be making knots on all of them, like both sides together, to make sure it kind of gives that cinched in look that we like for Kumihimos. And then the forward part, I also forgot to mention that you don't have to make a loop when you're making Kumihimos. You could just make it knots and just start like that. I like to make loops because I think they're pretty. So just check your string to make sure everything is ready, and then bring in your disc, and we'll just actually start the proper Kumihimo bracelet. So I'm going to be using this Kumihimo disc that I got from AliExpress. You can choose to make yours or you could buy yours, and then the pattern we're going to be using is going to be on the top part of the screen. My pink string is the grey, the white string is the white, the black is the black, and the red is the red. So we're just going to be putting all the strings exactly how it is on the disc. So put the first two, leave two empty holes in between, 2 spaces in between, put the next one and leave 2 spaces in between. So I'll go into 1 and 2, I'm going to leave 3, 4, go into 5 and 6, then I'm going to leave 7 and 8, going into 9 and 10, leaving 11 and 12, and going into 13, 14. Like, I'm calling out the numbers, but if you're not with the disc, it might just be like I'm just calling out numbers, so just follow what is on the screen exactly. And if you do not want to follow what I'm doing for the pattern, in case the color stuff is messing with your head and stuff, but you also need to make sure that exactly what is on the pattern disc is exactly what is going to come out on your disc, because even if it's just one string that's out of place, you are not going to get the same pattern. So this is exactly what I have, and I'm just going to quickly cross check. Yeah. So now I'm going to actually start the bracelet. So Kumihimos are made with just three steps. Take the top right down, take the bottom left up, and then turn towards the left. So top right down, bottom left up, and turn towards the left. That's all. Let's start. Take the top right down, that's 2 down to 16, and take 18 up to 32 and turn. Take 6 down to 20 and take 22 up to 4. And now I'm going to take top right down, bottom left up, and then turn towards the left. That's anti-clockwise. My grandmother has a rhyme that she uses for it. I don't remember, but I would recommend you watch a Kumihimo tutorial, because that's what I watched when I was starting it, and the thing like gets stuck in your head. So top right down, bottom left up, turn, top right down, bottom left up. And then if you want to like detangle your strings, which you should every like 3 or 4 turns, all you need to do is to like put the top right down, so you have 3 down and then 1 up, and just detangle your strings quickly and take it back up. So when you're done with everything you're doing, or if you want to drop your disc and go and do other things, you just come and you just pick it back and just continue from the part that you see that has 3 down, and just pick it up and continue going. And at this point I'm just going to speed it up so that we can get to the other one faster. So I'm just going to skip a lot of this till we get to where I actually show you how to end the bracelet. And remember, I said you have to detangle your strings every couple of rounds. If it gets too tangled, just pull out the strings 2 or 3, like hold 2 or 3 strings and just be pulling them out, and it comes out pretty easily. If you try to pull out one string and it doesn't want to come out, leave it, pull another one, it's fine. And I'm just going to skip ahead. Like I said before, you can see a tiny bit of the pattern showing, and this is what it looks like when I'm done. And now I'm just going to pop my strings off the disc. Just pop them off, like we're removing them from the disc. You don't have to worry, it's not going to loosen. Even if you hold the middle or you don't hold the middle, it's not going to loosen. Now I'm going to take a pink string and I'm going to make a backward forward knot here, just to make sure that nothing will come loose later. And now that's going to be it. I'm just going to make a tie. So I usually make twisted tie because I like the fact that Kumihimos are like circle, so I just make twisted ties. Since this is a 16 string bracelet, I'm going to divide our strings 8 into each half, and I'm going to do it by colors. So I'm going to do 8 colors on the right side, and then on the left side I'm going to have a mixture of 8 strings that are going to be like 1 pink, 2 red, like 3 or 4 whites, 1 black, and like you can see what I have, right? And then we're just going to twist them together and I'm going to make our twisted ties. Now to make twisted ties, you actually I'm going to use the right side to explain this to you. We have 8 big strings, right? Divide that into 2 as well, so that's 4 on each in each hand, right? We're going to twist them individually towards from the right side to the left side. So if you can see, I'm using my finger and I'm pushing it towards the left direction. Yeah. Now we're going to do that for the other half we also have on the other pink side. Same towards the left direction. Good. Now we're going to twist both of them, both halves, on each other towards the right. So what's in my left hand, take it to my right hand on top. Then take it again to my left hand, give the other one to the left. You can see what I'm doing is an exchange. So just continue to exchange like that. So you also have to twist individually and twist them on top of each other. That's how you make twisted ties. And that's it for the first half of the Pokeball bracelets. Now we're going to go to the second one because I didn't know which one I should make for her since she requested it. So I'm just going to make both of them. And in case you're wondering why the black in the string is popping more, I used a thicker string for the black because I wanted to see what was going to happen. So the measurements are on screen. The same thing applies. If you see anything half, just know that it's basically just half the measurements of the original long strings, and we're going to have one that's going to be extended all the same. So the one that's extended is going to be our blue string, which is what I want to use for my loop. And we're just going to, like, you know, start with our loop. So when you go to the middle, you see those half strings there again. So this time I don't have as many as I did previously. I am just going to use my loop to make backward forward knots, my string to make a loop, or backward forward knots. I think I'm just going to be quiet for this part because I already assume you know what you're doing if you started from the beginning part. You don't have to worry if you've already done this and you just want to skip to the bracelet or to the pattern. I'm going to be leaving timestamps so you can just be skipping. Also, side note, it feels like I'm talking too much. Let me know down in the comment section because it's like 4 a.m. on a Saturday morning here. I'm sorry. If you like this video so far, please let me know down in the comment section. If also you want to request a tutorial, also let me know down in the comment section. I would appreciate it if you subscribed and liked the video. It helps me a lot. Thank you. So now we've gotten to the point where we're also going to pull our strings, and I'm showing you from another angle this time. So I'm holding my blue and I'm holding my black. I'm going to start with the black again. We're just going to pull, gently pull that into the loop. Like, can you see it go? Once we can't see it anymore, we're going to stop there. We're just stopping like that. And then we're going to take the blue. Is that the right string? Yes, that's the right string. So we're going to take the blue. I'm going to pull it and it immediately goes in. Yeah, we're stopping there. Just like that. And now we're going to put the 2 ends of our loops together and make a backward forward knot over both ends together. I like this side better. I'll flip it when I'm done. So we're going to put both sides of the loop together, and we're going to make a backward forward knot. Just like that. Make sure that both no strings like sticks through this part, because if it does, you would see it when you want to wear your bracelet. So like when you're done with making the kumihimo, you would see it. You do not want to see it. And now, like I said previously, we're going to be bringing our kumihimo disc, and we are going to be putting our strings on the sticks in the exact same way that it is in the pattern. And for this one, I followed the colors to the T, so you guys do not have to worry about what color is for what. And as usual, I'm just going to go quiet while you guys put your strings on the disc, because you need to concentrate. So we're going to be leaving 2 spaces in between each set, just like how we did in the pink parts. And also, the reason why I'm doing 2 different patterns, because that one is actually shaped like a ball, and this one has the ball but isn't like shaped like it. You see it when you're done, don't worry. And if you're looking for the pattern, I'll leave the pattern down in the description too. Just cross check to make sure everything matches what was on the pattern, and we're actually going to start. So nothing is going to change. We still have our strings, we're just going to be going round, and we're going to be taking the top right down, bottom left up, and turning towards the left, which is anti-clockwise. Top right down, bottom left up, and then turn. Top right down, bottom left up, and turn. And repeat. Top right down, bottom left up, turn. Top right down, bottom left up, and turn. And then like that's how you continue. And you need to put your strings down, like I said, to have the other bottom, so you can pull out your strings, or just use your hand to like finger detangle. If it's not that tangled, you can use your fingers to detangle it. If it is tangled, it's probably because you haven't done it in like 4 to 6 rounds or 7, and then you just have to like pull the strings out. You can pull them out by like 2 strings, pull 2 strings out at the same time, or you can pull 3 out at the same time. And then just pick up your disc and continue from where you stopped by taking the bottom left up, and then just turning and continuing the 3 steps over again. So this is what this part looks like when you get to the end. And as you can see, it's still circle, there's no difference. I'm just going to pop my strings off the disc again I will not be showing you how to make twister ties for this because I showed you that in the other half of this video. So just go back there and check if you want to know how to make twister ties, and if you want to know how to make any other ties, I'll leave a link for that tutorial. It's probably be in the card above. I'm just going to make my backward forward knots with the longest blue string I can find for this. I'm going to do the same thing I did before, where I'm going to divide based on colors. So 16 strings divided by 2 means I'm going to have 8 strings on each side. So I'm going to put 8 of the blue strings on my right side, and I'm going to leave the remaining 8 on the left. Now with this 8 on the right side, I'm going to divide them into 2 again, and I'm going to have 4 on each side that I'm going to just twist together there. And that is it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe and leave me a like and a comment down below. And if you want to request anything, also use the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and bye guys.